Welcome back to another episode of Cooking for the Yum of It. I am your very attractive host, Wesley, and today we will be making an almond ground beef celery bake. Let's get started. And the first thing we're going to do is heat up 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil and 2 cloves of minced garlic, which we're going to be using to cook our ground beef. Now I'm using super lean ground beef, 93% meat, only 7% fat. Now once the garlic starts sizzling like that, you know it's time to put in the hamburger, or the ground beef, whatever you want to call it. This is a recipe of my grandmother's, my Grandma Gentry. So if any of my relatives are watching this, this is one of the things that she would usually make. I hope you enjoy it as much now if you decide to try and make it again. This also comes from one of her most special recipe books, ones where she either wrote down stuff herself after experimenting with a recipe that she read in a magazine, or just the actual magazine recipe that she read herself. We're going to cook this until it's no longer pink like this, or red actually, so let's skip ahead. Although I did forget to mention that you need to preheat your oven to 375. Sorry about that. Then once your ground beef has been browned, we're going to want to drain that. Okay. Now we're going to get our little baking dish here. Spread that out as evenly as you can. Now, you take 3 cups of finely diced celery. Spread that out as evenly as you can. Next, we take our grated Parmesan cheese. Now this is a, I don't know if you can call it a cheat recipe, although there will be some purists out there who will definitely call me a cheater for doing this. You take a can of cream of celery, okay, and again, spread is, now I can tell you for a fact that the companies are selling the food for the same price, but they're shrinking the cans. When this recipe was first done, the The size of a can of soup was 10 3/4 ounces. Now it's down to 10 1/2. But they're still charging us the same price. So I need to use a little bit more from a second can. And this is undiluted, so I can use the... Now after you've done that, need to use, according to my grandmother, about 1/2 cup. I measured this out earlier, and there's just over, actually, 1/2 cup. So I'm just going to use up what's left of it. Sorry, I had to move the camera a bit. Now we're going to take some aluminum foil, or as my friends in England and Commonwealth nations would say, aluminium. And we cover this as tightly as you can, and then we place it in the oven once it reaches 375. It shouldn't take too much longer. Now it's going to be cooking in the oven at 375 for about 45 minutes, covered. Then we'll take it out, we'll uncover it, and we'll cook it again for another 15 minutes. Won't take very long at all. See you in 45 minutes. Okay, it has now been 45 minutes. And we take our celery bake out of the oven. Ooh. Doesn't that look good? Now, we sprinkle the top with almonds. This is a 1/4 cup. And now it goes back into the oven for another 15 minutes until it's nice golden brown. Okay, the 15 minutes is come and gone. Oh. And there she is. An almond celery ground beef bake. Although I'm just going to call it the almond celery bake. Okay, now let's put some on a plate and have dinner. Now, I really do like this part. Mmm. Mmm. Oh, this is so good. And it brings back so many wonderful memories. Well, mmm. Mmm. Oh, my. Anyway, you'll notice I didn't add salt to the recipe. That's because there's enough salt already in the cream of celery soup. You don't need to add extra. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again on my next episode. Until then, if you enjoyed this, please leave a comment, hit like, and don't forget to subscribe so you can always be aware of future episodes of Cooking for the Of It or anything else I might decide to put up there on my YouTube channel. Thank you, and eat and enjoy.